morning to all.
Bowl first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. By outside edge, it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Brilliant shot there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Great catch. Out. What a screamer.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Couldn't get it through the field. The big one, 12 runs out of there. England, 12 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Cuts that off well in the infield. Four runs added in that over. England 16 for 1.
Excellent first over, and they've followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Joseph from the pavilion end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Power and precision in that shot.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Brilliant diving stop. No, terrible shot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
They trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. England 26 for 2.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Moti, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Moti with a huge appeal. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Hope, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great commitment. Moti has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Holder from the stadium end. Brilliant shot through the vacant point position, not sure to get cut off.
In the end, a very simple shot. Just lets it come and cuts it away for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Holder with a great delivery there. Perfectly timed.
Picked the shot of ball quickly, great footwork, gets back and works it really well into the gap for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
With a huge appeal.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score. But not to be.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over, England 49 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the stadium end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Wow, that's missed a lot. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Banton has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Massive outside edge.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough to get on it for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Square cut, finds point, no run. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. chase from the stadium end. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide as cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's gone. Didn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Six runs added in that over. England 72 for 4. Hussain has been going really well here. Comes back on from the pavilion end. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That's out. Caught.
get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Jacks taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Swept away but finds the fielder. Oh, that just didn't stick. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Hussain from the pavilion end. No. Terrible shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Jacks waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 4 off it. England a 90 for 5. Moti has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Moti ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match. Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Onto that early, that could be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Good shot. A beauty. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe three. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gone. Superb catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Moti from the stadium end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Goes over the top with that shot.
Got it away for 4. That could have quite very nicely.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Massive outside edge. Six runs added in that over. England 111 for 6. Holder, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Misses everything. Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure it'll get cut off. Square cut, finds point, no run. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Seven runs added there. England 118 for 6. Joseph, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Huge edge.
Lovely shot for 6. So close to the half century. Really looking settled now.
gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Gone. Great catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Holder from the pavilion end. Overton ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. 6 runs added there. England are 137 for 7. Final over in this innings. Nicked it.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
And taking a deep fine leg. Didn't have to do too much. Just held on to a straightforward catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Great shot through the gap. Good shot, a beauty.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
And the innings comes to an end. West Indies will need 147 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Archer coming in.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Nine runs added there.
West Indies are 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Curran, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the stadium end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Cuts that off well in the infield. They've gone up here.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. West Indies 16 for none.
The power play probably holds the key to winning this game, and they're off to a good start.
Archer from the pavilion end. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh well, don't even bother running.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Couldn't get it through the field. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Drilled that one away. He's quick onto that in the infield. Three added in that over. West Indies 32 for none.
4 gone in the power play and it's a healthy run rate at the moment thanks to some great power hitting and some well-timed shots through the gaps, keeping them ahead so far.
Perfectly timed.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing and they're into the 20s.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Glanced away nicely, flying short from leg.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. You can just stand and admire that shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Got that away nicely.
You just can't leave it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight to the fielder. Missed a lot.
They may have overstepped. The captain should be disappointed by the effort. Just need to adjust the line.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Blue straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
That's the power play finished, and it was an excellent one. They went really well in that 10 to 12 run and over area, and they're ahead of the required run rate. The captain would be very pleased with that start.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. That's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. 9 runs added in that over. West Indies, 68 for none.
they've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Dawson, the spinner, coming into the attack. Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will he reply?
Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 9 off it. West Indies are 77 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Overton from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
It's a start and out. King walks off frustrated at having gotten in and now has to go.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
For the West Indies.
And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Rutherford ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Swept away but finds the fielder. End of the over. West Indies are 86 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Overton over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nice shot. Straight to gully. No. Terrible shot. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Over West Indies, 92 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Rashid into the attack now from the stadium end.
Aggressive shot, gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
precision in that shot. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, just brilliant. On it early, sweeps it away.
Sometimes you just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Cuts that off well in the infield. 13 runs added there. West Indies, 105 for 2. Going with spin now.
Into the attack for England.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. Well before.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. Quick onto that in the infield. Massive outside edge. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. And that was a beauty.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Rashid from the stadium. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here. Doesn't beat the infield. whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Nicked it. They've gone up here. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Field come up now, you think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that's missed the lot. Rashid finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Chance to run two. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Worked away. It's a nice single. Drilled that one away.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. You've got what it deserved.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Perfectly timed.
In the end, a very simple shot. Just lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for four.
Brooke, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Missed it. That was a chance. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Massive outside edge. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. West Indies are 126 for 4. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. over the infield with a cracking shot.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Rashid shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Over, West Indies at 132 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Seven runs added in that over. West Indies are 139 for 4.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Power and precision in that shot.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Smacks that away through the gap.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
Well, you never knew which way this game was going. A great finish to a wonderful match that had everything.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.